Hi there. So, really disappointing performance and result for us today, losing 3-0 to Crystal Palace. Your thoughts on the match?
Oh, really poor performance. I'm really disappointed more with the performance than the result. There will be blips for sure, right? I mean, it is not an easy run in for us. We will drop some point for sure, but performance was very, very, very poor. It was as poor as Everton, right? I think, yeah. Yeah, so very poor performance. I mean, none of the players, I mean, only our subs looked okay, right? Only when Nketiah came on, he looked good. Martinelli was good. Martinelli was the difference. I think if we would have started with him, I just think we would have approached the game a bit differently. We would have gone on front foot instead of just waiting and Crystal Palace attacking us more. I think Martinelli would have made difference. Yeah,
Yeah,
but we need to move on. Yeah.
yeah, it was disappointing all round, as you were saying. The whole team were really poor. This season, defensively, we've been a lot more solid than in recent seasons, but today, really lacking in defense as well, making some basic errors. We've been really good on set pieces. Today, that first goal, I think it was poor positioning from Chavez. And, then he just got pushed over very easily for them to win that first ball. They had the man free in the middle, easy goal for them. Same thing with the
Yeah.
second goal. Poor positioning. Gabriel wasn't positioned right, missed the ball. Traves again, poor
Yeah.
positioning.
Look.
Didn't follow the
Yeah.
man. Really
Yeah.
poor.
Look like the entire defense was babysitting Gabriel's baby, isn't it? They all look tired and not up to the speed, and none of them were like actually defending. I mean, it was like we were playing the third game in the week. It wasn't the case, right? I don't know. Gabriel made so many mistakes. I think Tavares is partly responsible as well because if you see for the second goal, he was actually he played him onside, and then he should have come with his man with Ayu, and he just stood still. And we considered, yeah, Gabriel could have been better in that particular scenario, but no one was there today. I don't think anyone was intense enough to defend and understand the situation of how tough the Crystal Palace challenge should be. I think they just took it a bit lightly, or they just did not realize it. No.
Yeah, Partey as well. He's been playing so well recently. He's been getting better and better, but he has such a poor game. He just come back from international break where he scored a really important goal for Ghana. We're hoping, his
Yeah.
confidence really high. But today, don't know what was wrong with him. Just kept giving the ball away. He went off injured in the end. I don't know if that was the injury he had from before the game, but he was trying to play through it.
I don't know. I mean, it's like a missing piece, right, for us, right? One nut got loose and everything was shaking, right? Yeah, no one was. There wasn't cohesion enough today, like we have been seeing for past 10, 15 games, right? Uh, Partey, more than the performance now, I'm worried about his injury. If he doesn't play, who do we play there? Surely we can't play Tavares for the next game. KT is, I think, he's got a big injury on his knee again. So Tavares won't play because he has a shocking game today. So maybe Chaka goes as a left back, and then we are left with whom? Sambi Lokonga and maybe Odegaard playing in the mid. So I don't think we have a good team for the next few games now. Let's see what happens.
This is where the lack of squad depth could cost us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, we just had 11 or 12 players playing, right? None of we don't have any bench whatsoever. And Ketia looked good today after coming on, but he won't start surely, right? It's a we are in trouble now. I think we are in trouble. Yeah, but that's how it is. We were in trouble when after the three games we got ourselves up to fourth, but I think at the end our squad depth, our inexperience would cost us, I think. But we have to accept it, right? As we know where the club is, and we are just moving forward. We are not going a step back, so it's still progress for me.
Yeah, for sure. We have to keep optimistic. We're still in a good place,
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
table. We're still there in a good place. So we've got to pick ourselves back up. We know we've got a young team, so these results will happen. It's just about how we pick ourselves up
exactly.
now. The fact we got some injuries, though, as you said,
Right, yeah.
it is worrying. But yeah, let's just hope the players pick themselves up. Arteta did apologise to the fans. Saw his interview after the game, and he said that's
Yeah.
not good enough fit to response against Brighton. What's your thought?
Brighton would be again a difficult game for us. It's not easy against Brighton for us, right, lately. Hopefully we get it right. Um, but yeah, we have very little margin for errors, and injuries are coming at a very wrong time for us. So um, I don't know how Arteta is going to manage this. If Party gets fit, we are in a good place. We stand a chance, I think. But in the run-in, I mean, not for, just for that particular game. But if Party is also off for like 2 3 weeks, if he goes for 4 weeks, we are in deep trouble. Let's see what Martinelli and Saka has to offer, because if they score goals, we had a couple of opportunities in the second half, right? If we had scored a goal, you never know. With 2-1, it's a different game, right?
Yeah, for sure. If we could have taken one of them chances we created in the second half, then we gave away that.
Odegaard had really poor game, right? Really,
Yeah,
really poor game. He was not getting on the ball. He was losing the ball. It was a very poor game by his standards. Odegaard, Partey, and Chaka are the three players who can control the game for us, and all three had a bad game. I feel Chaka was much better than the other two, but we need to get Odegaard playing.
we sure do. We got to give some credit to Palace though. We were worried about them going into this game. We know they're a good team. They've been in good form recently. Got Patrick Vieira there doing a great job, and they played really well. Saha outstanding, always a danger, and all their players really stepped up. Gallagher, I've not seen much of him. I've heard a lot about him, and I saw today, what all the hype's about. He played really well.
Yeah, they did play well. I mean, they did not play like something different. We knew this is what we are going to get, right? We lost the physical battles. We hardly won any duels in the first half. I don't remember a single one. So this is how it would have been for us. It wasn't like they played out of their skins. I mean, Crystal Palace, if you see last 7 games, I think they are unbeaten and they are in semi-finals of FA Cup, right? They are on a good run, and this is how they play. If we could have controlled the game better in the center, I think the game would have been different. But they did not let us do it because of our fragilities, probably our inexperience and intensity, I should say. We lacked intent of getting on the ball, getting into fights, getting into the tackles, holding onto the ball. Yeah, overall, it was a very poor game for us.
Looking ahead now to Brighton.
We surely can bounce back. We surely can bounce back. Like I said to you before the game, right? We have been good shutting out distractions, focusing on ourselves. We did not play good today, lost it, forget it, and practice, work hard, and we can bounce back. But I'm really worried about injuries. If we can build a good team, then we stand a chance. We
Okay,
need to
correct
get
score.
Party back. Yeah,
Okay, correct score prediction.
I think it will be 1-0 or 2-1 to Arsenal.
Okay, we really need that win. It's a vital game. Really got to pick ourselves back up.
Doesn't matter if both goals are own goals. I don't care.
Yeah, we,
Win
we
with a
need the
win,
three
yeah.
points because after that we got Southampton away and Chelsea away. So really needs the 3 points. Home match. We've got to bounce back. And as you said, we can do it. And yeah, we just got to be optimistic still. Still in a good place. Let's hope we can. Gonna ask you now. It's hard to ask you after a defeat like this. We're all demoralized a little bit with that really poor performance today, the injuries we have as well. But do you think we'll make the top four?
Uh, it's very difficult now. Look, for me, I was just hopeful that we can make top four, right? Uh, Top six is a progress for me, but we still can make top four if we get Party playing again. It's not because of performance that I'm worried, but because of the injuries that I'm more worried. It just disrupts our shape, the way we were playing, right? So, yeah, still hopeful. Yeah.